Let me say something that might make you uncomfortable. Just work harder is some of the worst advice ever given. Not because hard work is bad, but because most people are already exhausted. They're working longer hours, skipping rest, constantly feeling behind, and yet they're still stuck. If working harder was the solution, you wouldn't be watching this video right now. So the real question isn't, why aren't you working hard enough? The real question is, why does working harder keep failing you? Here's the truth most people won't tell you. Hard work without direction doesn't create success. It creates burnout. Think about it for a moment. How many times have you pushed yourself harder, woke up earlier, cut out rest, said no to everything enjoyable, only to quit weeks later? Not because you're weak. Not because you lack discipline, but because effort alone doesn't create momentum. In the US, we're taught that if something isn't working, the answer is to push harder. More hours, more grind, more pressure. But pressure doesn't create progress. Structure does. And when structure is missing, hard work turns into friction. You're spinning your wheels, burning energy, and getting nowhere. Let me give you a realistic example. Two people start the same goal. Same motivation, same ambition, same desire to succeed. Person one works harder every day. No plan, no system, just effort. Person two works intentionally. They know when to push, when to slow down, and how to recover without quitting. 6 months later, person one is frustrated and starting over. Person two is still moving forward. Not faster, just consistently. That's the difference most people miss. Consistency beats intensity every single time. Here's the reframe that changes everything. You don't need more motivation. You don't need to work harder. You need momentum. Momentum is what carries you forward on days when motivation disappears. It's what keeps you moving when life gets busy, stressful, and unpredictable. Momentum isn't about doing more. It's about doing the right amount, in the right order, without breaking yourself. And once momentum starts, progress feels lighter, not easy, but sustainable. This is exactly why I wrote my ebook, Momentum Mindset, 7 Steps to Keep Going. Not to hype you up, not to tell you to grind harder, but to give you a clear framework for building momentum without burning out. If you've ever felt stuck in the cycle of starting strong, losing energy and starting over again, that book was written for you. You can find the link below. And check it out anytime during this video. Now here is one practical shift you can apply immediately. Stop asking, how can I push harder? Start asking, how can I keep going? That single question changes everything. You stop chasing intensity. You start designing sustainability. You plan for bad days, not perfect ones. You allow progress to be imperfect, but consistent. And suddenly you don't need to restart anymore. You just continue. That's how real growth happens. Quietly, gradually, relentlessly. So the next time someone tells you to just work harder, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, is this building momentum or is it draining me? Because success isn't about how hard you can push today. It's about how long you can keep going. And momentum, not motivation, is what makes that possible.